Nigeria's security challenges have spiked at an alarming rate over the years. From insurgency to banditry and other forms of criminalities across the country, there have been incidents of killings and kidnapping of Nigerians, including security personnel. While it is of note the activities of security agencies to stem the tide, most observers are of the view that such efforts are not good enough. Apparently not satisfied with these developments, the Senate, in yet another of its plenary session on Tuesday, July 21, 2020, called for the sack of the service chiefs.
The Senate notes with concern the various reports of casualties among the Nigerian Army and other security agencies. The Senate further notes that just recently, 24 soldiers were ambushed and killed along Damboa-Maiduguri Road in Borno State. The Senate is disturbed that in Katsina again, about 20 soldiers were also ambushed and killed, while several others were wounded. The number of civilian casualties is not known. The Senate is concerned that if the trend continues, it will have serious implications on the fight against insurgency, banditry, and other forms of criminality in the country.
And I plead that we do not take things for granted any longer in Nigeria. Because it's gotten the point, I'm sure you're aware, that last week they say some soldiers deserted the army. When it gets to the point where soldiers who are trained to fight and possibly die decide to leave their command, then we have a problem. And I think this is time for us to be more decisive in dealing with this situation.
I represent Rivers West Senatorial District. Mr. President, I'd like to second the motion as heavily moved that the service chiefs step aside for new people to come in. I so second.
National prayer by Senator Francis Father Onsisai. Those against any?
As expected, the motion at the Red Chamber of the National Assembly is already generating reactions from some Nigerians, who are of the opinion that the service chiefs are bereft of ideas and strategy to win the insecurity war.
When you have been in a particular job for a long time, there's tendency that there will be low productivity. Maybe because they have been there for too long, because they have already overgone their time that they are supposed to be there. Maybe because of that, they are now beginning to perform below average.
I think they shouldn't even have to wait for the president's directive or wait to be asked to be sacked. If you are not competent, or if you're doing a job, in saner climes, if you're doing a job and you've not done it well, you should step aside or resign.
I am in support of the National Assembly and every other Nigerian that is asking for the sack of the service chiefs. It's time for them to go.
They further called for change of strategy by placing more emphasis on intelligence gathering.
We believe that they are well trained. Our officers are known to be one of the best in Africa. A situation where our citizens are being killed, the small countries around us are even coming to the aid of some parts of this country. You begin to ask yourself what is really happening.
I think the government should provide proper securities and also more intelligence officers. They can tackle the issue.
The military chiefs, including the Chief of Defense Staff, General Abayomi Olanishakin, Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, and Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Ibok Ibas, were all appointed by President Muhammadu Buhari on July 13, 2015. CNN News.